I chose to take a walk at work for my environmental characterization project. The Noman water recycling facility is an interesting place for me to do this because of how interconnected I noticed on walking here everything is. Despite having walked these paths countless of times before, I never noticed how delicately placed some features of urbanization really were. The more sheer examples always stood out to me instead. Humans are great at putting a wall wherever we choose to impact. When I really started to look, I was actually pretty amazed to find the most bold specimens of life in the least likely places. But there were plenty of predictable members of urban greenery too, and frankly I was disappointed how few Canadian geese I saw on this walk. I had to keep reminding myself that I wasn't just looking for nature. I was looking for nature in an urban world. What I began to notice is that this whole plant is a microcosm of nature in itself, from the concrete basins with metal handrails spreading across the landscape to the wetland ecologies depending on our water runoff from all the service roads. There's normally a lot of wildlife on site too, though it's unfortunate that they were shy this afternoon. I think the unique patterns of growth seen in the plant life make up for it. And this guy in particular reminded me of the desire paths mentioned in our lectures. I think the most astounding case of urban life present here, even surpassing the humans who've made the manufactured landscape their own, has to be the bacteria that runs the whole show. Without the microscopic creatures found in the clarifiers and the settling tanks, water running through the facility would never be clean enough to flow out to the Potomac River, a tributary of the Chesapeake Bay, or to any of the reuse sites throughout Fairfax County. It's not so much a symbiotic coexistence as it is a complete, utter reliance on a species that we have no direct control over, at the whim of ensuring they have enough oxygen, light, and food, or else millions of people will suffer the consequences of not having clean water. The stakes are high, but there's no reason we need to worry, because the ecosystem isn't one of fragility. It's dependable. Whether the bacteria knows it or not, humanity will continue cultivating them for the foreseeable future. A national wetlands mapper shows the location of lakes, ponds, and wetlands, both natural and man-made, as vital parts of the biosphere, contributing to the life and well-being of creatures passing through and those that call this place home. You can see these wetlands, water basins that are identified as wetlands on the south side of this map here, the two giant blue areas. And what was really impressive to me when I pulled this up on Google Earth is how little the entire plant changed over the last 20 years. Almost everything is in the exact same place, most especially the boundaries of the site. There's no more nature that is being impacted than there was, if you'll help me get back to 1985, even 40 years ago. The blurred site boundaries in this older imagery is analogous to the way that the facility has melded with the nature around it and become its own feature of urban ecology.